ceiling fan, iron, deep freezers, mobile phones. You can get your air conditioner, portable, Samsung tab phones, all kind of electronics and electrical appliances. Let me ask you my Yomile 0554 537060. Hello, I got Yomile 024 33 54661. Akwami na ufa akwama nguzaza kuvo katajima akwoga le miabo. Akwo TV le miabo, akwo fridge le miabo, akwo fan, akwo air conditioning, blender. Nguzaza kuvo akwo kata le miabo decoder. Omo ikasatula jinga debo ko mo kata ko. Mobile phone adoti to akwoga le miabo over show bobo. Akwo Techno phone so, akwo Samsung phone so, Itel phone so. Product the share the jinela akwo le miabo. Ewa sinyo va ujiwa goshima. Feel like me promotion talk here how na get them eh na dem woji no Aflao Tv. You can reach us on 0554 537060 or 024 33 54661.
You can smile, smile, you can smile.
The outdooring of the three traditional leaders of the Kwenyi traditional area was characterized by the display of the rich culture and traditions of the people of Kwenyi. The ceremony attracted a number of dignitaries, including colleague chiefs and queen mothers from far and near. The new paramount chief for the Kwenyi traditional area, Togbi Daji V, was grateful to all his subjects for the honor done him. He asked for their support and prayers to enable him impact on Kwenyi in the area of education and the total development of the traditional area.
Ma dogbadamba ma awodo pla Anglo Traditional Council pla Kwenyi Area Council Katu North Municipal Assembly pla Government College at Fifla be no yikabuna Kwenyi apa garawanya yia amiabashina ke be Kwenyi ha aleka jukobu buo waidan gogba eye Kwenyi afiama nonyita mieti magba jogba di khayila madogbadamba Kwenyi fifia di khayia Kwenyi aidan gogba etamadom daba mia so he okata na Kwenyi davio nyono ntuo amatitio koleto masiama madom madogbadana me ba jogba di khayia miaja Kwenyi banono bubue miaja no no kata goma yeye
nyava Togbi Daji atonlia fiaga yeye na Kwenyi abalakana gbulena anya jijogba kan nami alava pagarawenye ka Kwenyi mag Kwenyi fa ngogbadao alo Kwenyi fa kplola magano nyu ke to ma hono bavama agba mi pona nam ngogbadaya nyanya alo nyagbe na Kwenyi duko enya be mamado ule miaduma awole duko viuduma ikawe be nsoso malanyu enya be na marodo na amaro chona fokwe ala be mate yangogbo kanya gbadasi na mashama enya be nona miawo ɖeka ne miawo ɖeka ŋusia ŋu ata dzedzi nyuie alabe wonɔ mi nɔ lo dom be ɖeka wɔ mi ŋusẽ le eye exa kui ɖeka mete kplɔ nu nenye be ne wo sugbɔ hafi wote kplɔ ŋu nyuie eye ta medzi be miawo ɖeka abe dukɔ ene gbedeasi na sɔhɛawoe nye be no dzagbagba gbanɔ le fɔ ɖe sukudede ŋu alabena ne wode suku la ekema woƒe susu me aʋu woase ŋu ge ɖe gɔme yike to ma me hã woayi ɖe ŋgɔgbe míaƒe gbe na sɔ ne mie be hee kɔa ne katã míali ekema nu sia ŋu ata dzedzi nyuie ƒe ŋdzokɔa ayi ɖe ŋgɔgbe.
The paramount queen mother Mamaga Aflao II said her passion over the years has to do with women empowerment, adding that she would work closely with men and children to brace themselves up to identify talents for the development of the area.
I would make reference to a document that was published by the World Bank. There are millions of children in school, but they are not learning. And when you me attend to school hogere, but when you to my fafa, malina de via, what a few aleka beba, mata anyang a pass ibe exam. Ta enabe ma form foundation de ikata pede mia no kple mia fofo nchi na wase devio be wase ogoma, you know, from that child's point of view. Davido li ke oba gbalanyanya ma kude nwi ke teacher afiafiam ni de alo ma afiafiam ni don chu bo anya ikaji yim la afema ta nanya be oba no school ho ma ha enwi fiamola magagam da tamane po to extend by wavang exams by ipaso. So what we want to address is trauma and the effects on the child, not just the girl child, but also the boy child. So that at the end of the day, la mi atan ana mi avio I school, I was sooner no school home, no atan strong need, and I believe out of 100 children la. Even we can get 50 to be focused and present in school, and that's I see like a light at the end of the tunnel for the nation at large.
Paramount Chief of the Aflao traditional area, Togbi Amenya Fiti the Fifth, chaired the function. He called on all citizens of the Kwenyi traditional area to unite behind Togbi Daji the Fifth to enable him realize his dreams and vision for the people.
Midakwe ba nye dzidzɔ nkeke gã aɖe ne ƒenyi dukɔ ne ketusaf ŋutɔ me ne Volta region katã begba le eƒe ɖeka bla tɔ̃ vɔ atɔ̃ megbea woɖo fia ezi dzi na ƒenyiawo e me va fi agba dzidzɔ ma le gbegbe susu ta dzidzɔ me ɖo nye be míaƒe ametsitsiwo megali o efia tsitsi geɖewo dzo ametsitsiwo gbɔ wosrɔ̃na nu le ko menye be ɖevi hatui aɖeke alo fiavi aɖeke wova ɖo fia le afi ya o wonye míatɔ tɔgbi aɖo ame yi ke kpɔm teƒe si geɖe le míaƒe fiagblea me woawoe nɔ si megba ko meka dzi be fia woɖo no ƒe nyiawoa woasrɔ̃ nu geɖe tso tɔgbi ya gbɔ ivo be leadership by example tɔgbi megaɖo fia o ne zɔ wɔwɔ dɔ ne nɔ ŋgɔ koa wonye viwo me dzesiwo azaɖuɖu ya woɖo le ƒe nyi be yewoaɖua ƒe nyi ɖuɖu aɖo zã ho ŋgɔ yi zã efia menɔ anyi o gake woɖo azama anyi ta me nya be nka dzidzima da wil ele amewo me ta tɔgbi ne le tɔgbi alo fia yi ne le nka amewo ɖe asi yeƒe taɖodzi ne yeƒe fiaɖoƒe na nye nka yes we can avɔ yeƒe fiaɖoƒe ayi ŋgɔ nyasi va kɔma da ɖe wo gbɔ ema akpe.
The outdooring of the three traditional leaders of the Kwenyi traditional area was characterized by the display of the rich culture and traditions of the people of Kwenyi. The ceremony attracted an
Municipal Chief Executive, MCE for the area, Elliot Edem Agbenowu, disclosed this in an interview with Aflao TV News at Aflao.
As at 30th January 2021, Ghana's confirmed cases of COVID-19 stood at 67,782, while 61,843 of the victims recovered from the disease, according to the Ghana Health Service. The country's fatality rate stands at 424, with the current active cases hovering at 5,515. MCE for Ketu South, Elliot Edem Agbenowu, told our news team that the municipality currently has 5 active cases, adding that the need for all and sundry to observe all the health protocols associated with the pandemic cannot be overemphasized.
The COVID-19 basically now we have 64 infections. 56 of them have recovered. We recorded 3 deaths. Just yesterday there was 1 death, making it 3. And where we are now, we have active cases of 5, which means that the COVID is still here with us. And so it is important for everybody to mask himself or herself, to follow the protocol strictly, especially where now it's become normal all of a sudden, where people still go to funerals as normal, they go to parties as normal, people even go to nightclubs as normal and all that. But it is important for us to understand that COVID is still here. That is why the borders are closed.
Honorable Agbenowu urged the security services in the municipality to enforce the President's directive of wearing nose masks at all public places so as to prevent the spread of the deadly disease amongst the people.
And so those who are still aiding people to move through the unapproved routes to the border must desist immediately, because they are endangering the lives of all of us. And so I just want to inform the security services to continue to enforce the law strictly to the letter, so that we can control the spread of COVID in our municipality.
Meanwhile, the Aflao District Command of the Ghana Police Service has begun a series of operations to enforce nose mask wearing at public places. The move is to ensure that residents at Aflao and its surrounding areas comply with the necessary protocols associated with the pandemic. Superintendent Brako Sapon Bempa is the Aflao District Police Commander.
But I think I want to use this opportunity to advise everyone that please, it is very cheap to observe the protocols than being caught. Because as we all know, the penalty or the punishment for these offenses are very grievous. The amount involved is 12,000 cedis to 60,000 cedis, which is very dear. Even if you can afford, you can use the money to do something better in your family. When you're not able to afford that money, you have to go inside jail for 4 years, between 4 years to 10 years. But this time, this years could be productive to you if you were not in jail. So please, let us all adhere to the president's directives, and it will help us to save ourselves and our brothers. Because now everybody is a suspect. So you can't say that this person, I can see that he's COVID-free. No. And we can also see that you are COVID-free. So let us all ensure that at least we wear our nose masks, and also ensure that we always clean our hands, and also observe social distance, which is very, very important.
We'll be going for a quick commercial break. We'll be right back.
You can smile, smile, you can smile.
This is Smile into Smile Electronics. We deal in many electronic appliances such as televisions, decoders, blenders, rice cookers, ceiling fan, iron, deep freezers, mobile phones. You can get your air conditioner, portable laptop, Samsung tab phones, all kind of electronics and electrical appliances.
Up in it, then go up in it, up in it.
Let me ask you my Yomile 0554 537060. Hello, I got Yomile 024 33 54661. Akomi na ufa akoma nguzaza kuvo katajima akoga la miabo. Ako TV la miabo, ako fridge la miabo, ako fan, ako air conditioning, blender. Nguzaza kuvo ako kata la miabo, decoder. Omo ikasatu la jinga debo omo mukata koga. Mobile phone adoji to akoga la miabo uba show bobo. Ako Techno phone so, ako Samsung phone so, Itel phone so. Product the share the jinga la ako la miabo. Ewa sinyo va ukiwa goshima goshima. Feel like me promotion talk here how na get them eh na dem wojino apply jinacho. You can reach us on 0554 537060 or 024 33 54661.
You can smile, smile, you can smile.
Of more than 80 inmates located across the 4 police cells in the municipality. The gesture, which has become an annual ritual for the MCE, formed part of activities making its birthday celebration over the weekend. Blaise Kidel has more in the following report.
The MCA was accompanied by his loving wife as well as some party officials, including a government appointee of the assembly, Palos Kwashe. The MCA used the occasion to interact with the inmates at the Agbozuma and Toko police stations as well as their counterparts at the Denu and Aflao police stations. Each of the inmates received a food pack containing rice and chicken, canned soft drinks in addition to a bottle of mineral water. There are currently 40 inmates at Agbozuma, while Toko and Denu house 7 inmates each, and Aflao also providing shelter for 30 inmates. Chief Inspector Richard Astamani is the station officer in charge of Toko.
So far, we have 7 inmates in the cells. This afternoon, we are also grateful for the MCE to visit us, and he brought us some food to be shared to the inmates. We are very, very grateful to him. Very grateful to him. We pray that like Oliver Twist, we ask for more. This visit should continue. Very, very grateful. We advise that public should also emulate same, and so that do us favor, so that we continue to get some food to serve on image, so that we also feel comfortable that they belong to the society and they are in the society.
Municipal Chief Executive for the area, Elliot Edem Agbenowu, told Aflao TV the rationale behind the gesture, adding that he was hopeful that the inmates would get true justice at the end of the day.
Basically, the motivation for what I did today with my family comes from the good book in Matthew 25:36. The Bible says that I was sick and you visited me. I was in prison and you visited me. And so basically, I'm fulfilling that scripture. Though it's my birthday, I could decide to invite other people to come and dine and eat with me. But there are some people whose liberty has been curtailed, who has been in prison or cells, who the law is keeping them. So I think that it is time for me to also show my love to them, for them to share in my joy. So basically, I'm here to fulfill that scripture in Matthew 25:36. To the family of the inmates, these are people, they are human beings. They don't need to be abandoned at a time like this. They need encouragement. Most of them are here for a wrong, one way or the other. And to the inmates, this is a place for them to think and reform. I pray for justice to be served for them. And after justice, let them reform and be good citizens, so that whatever brought them to where they are will not find them again.
The Aflao District Police Commander, Superintendent Brako Sapon Bempa, was grateful to the MCE for the gesture.
For this ritual, I think he started last year and he's done the same this year. And we hope that it continue. And then it's a very joyous moment because they are there, most of them have relatives who come to give them food to eat, and others who don't have. And the problems come on us to feed them. And so with this gesture, and I'm sure it will be jollof and drinks and good water, that is the bottled water. And I believe that it will be more essential than what they have been enjoying. So like you saw from their expressions, they were all very happy, and I'm also very happy that at least if they are happy, it gives me joy. That once they are happy for this gesture, it also gives me joy, and it's a sort of bring the stress down on them, and that helps us also to control them. Aflao is a crime-prone area, as we all know. The police is doing their best to ensure that we bring crime to the barest minimum. We want to sound caution to criminals and will-be criminals that, as we have been doing, just last year, that is December, we jailed about 8 notorious criminals here. The list was 5 years, the highest was 36 years. They are all gone. And we are still on them. And until they stop, we are also not going to stop. And we want to chase them like evil spirit chasing human beings. So we want to advise them that coming to the service is not something palatable. So they should ensure that if they have plans to commit crimes, to commit things that will bring them here, they should stop, because we are still pursuing them and we are still chasing them. And as we get them, we'll
work on the $2 million E-block complex structure at the Agblekui near Aflao in the Ketsusat municipality of the Volta region is about 95% complete. The facility is one of the 200-unit community day senior high school structures the Eastwell Mahama administration started across the country before exiting office in January 2017. According to the contractors working on the project, the structure would be completed and handed over by the end of March 2021.
This E-block structure was started in 2015 with a projected completion period of 2 years. The project was however slowed down along the line until now, due mainly to funding challenges amongst others. The structure has 24 classrooms, each of which can accommodate up to 60 students, complete physics, chemistry and biology laboratories, offices and stores, a computer laboratory, and washrooms for both staff and students. The project is being undertaken by Globedam Limited in Accra with SDC Finance Limited at Cantonment Accra, providing financial support towards the execution of the project. When Aflao TV news team arrived at the site, external works such as grounds leveling were ongoing. Some workers were also seen working on the ceiling of the main block. Final painting is being done, while wiring, terrazzo and tile works have all been completed. As part of efforts to address the water problem in the area, 2 boreholes have been dug, which will be connected to 6 poly tanks, with each having the capacity of 20,000 liters. A biogas technology has also been built to generate gas for use at the science laboratories. David Mausi Agbeli is the contractor working on the project.
As you can all see, the main work is almost done. We are just doing the finishing, which is the external works. And the external works include the roads, the fencing of the whole area, the pavement works, and then the refuse dump, boreholes, and then the platform where we have the main tanks for water to be stored, and also a powerhouse. All those are complete and done. What is left for us now is just painting. We are doing the finishing, which is the painting. You can also see carpenters trying to fix the outer TNG, which is in progress now. And after that, I believe the whole work will be complete and will be ready to actually hand over. The main problem we are having now is the electricity. The lines have been fixed all right, but we are yet to be commissioned. And that is what we are arranging now for commissioning. Once that is also done, I think then we are actually done. The road has been constructed, you can see is ready. So for now, we'll say that God has brought us this far. We are hoping that by next month we should be handing over, next month, which is March this year, we should be handing over to government. And so basically, this is where we have reached so far.
Let's go for a quick break. We'll be right back.
You can smile, smile, you can smile.
This is Smile into Smile Electronics. We deal in many electronic appliances such as televisions, decoders, blenders, rice cookers, ceiling fan, iron, deep freezers, mobile phones. You can get your air conditioner, portable laptop, Samsung tab phones, all kind of electronics and electrical appliances. Yomile 0554 53 7060. Hello, Aga Yomile 024 33 54 661. Akomi ne ufa akomangu zaza kuvo katajima. Akoge le miabo. Ako TV le miabo. Ako fridge le miabo. Ako fan. Ako air conditioning. Blender. Nzaza kuvo. Ako kata le miabo. Decoder. Omo ika satellite Nigeria dego omo kata kobe. Mobile phone I don't think I'll cover them over show bobo. I got Techno phone so I got Samsung phone so Itel phone so product the share the dinner I call them bobo. Ever seen you va you are go to my Boshima. Feel like me promotion talk here how I get them I got them watching I play it natural.
Even if I'm above,
You can reach us on 0554 537060 or 024 3354 661.
you can smile, smile, you can smile.
Welcome back from that quick commercial break. You are still live on Aflao TV. Now moving on to Aflao Police Station. The Aflao Police Station in the Ketsusat municipality of the Volta region is to be relocated to a new site around the Aflao small market by the end of this year. The move has become necessary due to the fact that the current facilities at the Aflao Police Station are not only small but also lack the needed space for the other units such as female cell and decent washrooms, among others. Municipal Chief Executive for the area, Elliot Edem Agbenowu, disclosed this in an interview with Aflao TV News at Aflao.
The current state of the Aflao police station is nothing to write home about, apart from the lack of enough space for use by the inmates as well as the police themselves. The station does not have a female cell and decent washrooms, among others. As part of efforts to address the problem, the immediate past MP for Ketsusat, Franklin Fifi Kwete, began the construction of a new police station in 2020 from his share of MP's common fund. The project, which is about 80% complete, is expected to be ready for use within the year. Speaking to Aflao TV News in an interview after presenting some food items to the prison inmates in the municipality, MCE for the area, Elliot Edem Agbenowu, said the challenges facing the Aflao police station would soon be over.
Yes, we are doing a construction of a new police station using the MP's common fund. We started last year, early last year. Contractor has been a bit slow, like by now would have moved them to the new site. But the update is that the block work is already done and the roofing at the roofing stage now. So we are praying that within the next 3 months, we should be able to move from the current location of the Aflao police station to where we are putting it up, at very close to the Aflao market. So that just as the inmates have said, look, if you look at this place, there is no juvenile cell, there is no female cell, it's only in the male. I understand when the female comes, they have to sit behind the counter back, which is unacceptable. So we believe that with the new design, we are putting up all these things apart, and when they gradually move, they will have some leverage for their work they do.
Now in business, more than 400 residents of Aflao and its surrounding areas in the Ketsusat municipality of the Volta region are undertaking a salt-winning venture at the Gomashi fields near Aflao. The activity has provided the opportunity for the workers on the field to generate some income to support their families.
Salt winning is one of the major economic activities associated with the country's coastal communities. These activities usually take place between December and March when the rains come to a halt. Like any other similar economic zone, these salt winning areas undertake a lot of fishing activities during the rainy season. Fishing fields such as those at Delu, Aflao, and Anglo Afiadenigba become salt winning fields during this time of the year. Workers on this field come here on daily basis from 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. to undertake this venture. There are 5 groups here with women and young girls being in the majority. Some of them have come from communities such as Agbakovikope, Pakakope, Avuiwe, and Aflao. The owners of the field told our news team that
Any amount of salt harvested from the field is divided into two. One part goes to the salt winners, while the other portion is given to the landowners. One of the workers at the site and a widow, Achukwu Magani, told our news team that they are glad to be part of the project in order to raise some income to support their families.
Tanemi dia etotoa mani la pavo mi hami hona raka nemi daga gbanya raka nemi de mo fuwa mi mani refu ne de fu mi hona raka mi horaka ne ma wo mi mi de na mun mo hona fu mi hami hona fu mi jona nan kemi gavana wa kpere mi hami an goromo na chop money mala shiwa no ha ko indra kwa ne dire kwa akọ chop money wa sonye mo ga baliota ahomunye ni mo bo ma ba we kan ma ji gara ma pi ma hawo nyen wona wo ita ma baro esa santo ne ye ko ma no son bo no yo nto chala kutu mo ni fa no son yo bo na mo do jije ne nchi o bo to ke gbe san do lo gbon na so sie mo di ka bala so e chun kutu mo ni do asa santo ta ne mi ya lo gbo va mi be da ke nwa gbe lo ru mi ba agba kan mo wi re mi kuchi mi le mi dan alo de yo dan dari ni mi adunga mi mlan mi ya chikere nu kwa nga ko mi ga fon ji mi ga va wa do asanto mi mo po gajo dumu yena mi je ba dia yemi tere totonchi kwa yemi po gumala aduam wona le gbe me tetere totonchi wa ma do na re ke po ni mi va no ma ku mi tuna hona unu na sanjita mi je na nga cleansino alo mi plona batre penu le toshino chusiri evo awo ya chusi je ni mi digba aswa mi awu mtswa nyaga ko chusiri.
Residents of Aflao in the Ketusat municipality of the Volta region have renewed their appeal to government to construct the age-old deplorable diamond cement road. According to the inhabitants, the road has not only become a nuisance to them but also a death trap. Speaking to Aflao TV News at Aflao, the residents of the area noted that government's inability to fix the road for all these years is indeed very worrying.
The less than 20-kilometer diamond cement road at Aflao has been on the drawing board of successive governments for several years. The road has not only developed huge potholes, but also sharp valleys that have become a great nuisance to the residents and motorists using the road. One of the reasons for the deplorable nature of the road is the presence of heavy load on it, resulting from the carting of cement from the factory to other parts of the country by these articulators and other big trucks. Residents are not spared the agony of enduring splashed dirty water during the rainy season, as well as a huge dust inhalation during the dry season. Some of the residents shared their frustrations with Aflao TV News.
Amoya anya papa sasa mi kwa dukli dudu ala gbogbo na mi avio ina school ha o moto pona won jije mo ina school gbe sia gbogbo kule le mi anya school gbe sia gbogbo kule fo pa mo de na ko sira abo fo pa chu ala ba mo ana chijala mo ji katanya na baba ala gbogbo ba le ke won to na twi ha mi moto to ni amaga ko moto to ni tala mi avi school via na gba mo la so ha le ba na be doga afi de vio na ko moto no afi wa school agaro mo ha moto to mo ba didi taro ko kona kana ni suku wana nye baba de wa ko gbo wa fo mo mi a photo ha wa mi mo pa photo po ala bona mi na ha fu go ho clean ka fu mo o baba se dona mi tabi na wo fon kaka do wa mi ana o jana ni mi an to wa mi jana ni kle mi aba wo kle mi ba shi mo mo kata mi jana ni kle eta mi kuku dem na jirudu abere na ko mo ya gbona mi no ado to gi fiti bo mo do ya no wa dwina mi ala bona mi avio ina school no wa po jije mo chi so pe baba ehun na tonte
ono Aflao ya cho David ka akamya wo tagwe fiti wo mo ya o do mo ya fia screen ka wo gbon mo ya basa mo pa mo mi ma po kaka na jikala juya mo kwa mi la juya ma fia ma nya vio mi fukpon la mo ya ba nya re zama mo re ze ya mi fukpon to baba mi ba le tre mi bu na baba do mi gba fun to no abia ma de yo mi ano mo ya ji to kwa mi mo po ngo yire ka mo le Aflao ya mi nya ko mi aya dun la juya ma gba do ni mi be perun ji ba na jirudu awor chom yanchi la mo ya ba ya nyaji mi nya gun fi ani gbe han bo nya to mi abon no la we na na e mo do ne mi o ba ka bi to kuro la mi gbe do na bon ka no la no li fia no pere mi yanchi na mo ya wa mi na mi nya bo no yo wa ko jije mo amuro no kuti mo ya mo le ze mi ja mo ku krin ka to ma mi abo accident mi le jolo mo ji kwa ma ha ro ko tina mo kaka nya ji lo hon no fofu o ko to ko ma ka ba ide kon ji le mi singa ko ji fia kaka wa do ho ka wo o gbada yi edu ade jero ko to na a tro mo gba jilon to ha wa mi ko na ta no ba agbono no da mi de kunu no ba jiru wa no pele nya ba jilon ti lo nya ba no vi yo chuchu na ko ma ba na square wa no la ma semo mo da pe.
I'm a lotto writer at a Diamond Cement Road. Our road is not good. We need a proper road because aha mi wo no ejuma na mi ye no mi tro lotto okwan no ho na mo amunhwe ekwan we a futuru kwan we meti kiosumu a ka ba ko be senkra mfuturu a ekomi mu no enye mfuturu kitwa ti de bia ye wo ha mfuturu no haye wo hwe kwan ne fa eduane fo ho ba mfuturu no ha o munti ama o made to no enhye da nkoso bebre ba no mo hwe o mu keja wo se mfuturu no afa keji to the extent that inside, if you enter to buy something, you can't even buy anything from them. You even see the food they are cooking is not good. Although it is good, but because of what, how do you call it? The dust. So people don't used to buy from them. And we are suffering on the road. We plead with the government if they can do something about it. And we are hoping that this 2021, they will do something about this Diamond Cement Road. Because it's a major road. Many people use this road. So we are pleading with the government to do something about it. That's all our places. Thank you.
This Diamond Cement Road leading to Togo border. So this road was constructed during John Adekunkufo time. So it was suddenly constructed and damaged since then. More than 10 years now, the roads is not good. If you can watch, you can see it. So many ducks, so plenty ducks over here. So we are pleading to the government, especially the leadership of this Keju South. They should come and stick to this problem because we are suffering over 10 years now. And moreover, we are only voting so that whenever they come, they do not do anything. They come and promise us, but whenever they get the power, they forget us.
The road at our place, it's very bad. When you dress going to school, you'll be dirty. Whether you walk or you take a motorbike, you'll be dirty before you go to school. When you reach the roadside, you have to clean yourself before you enter a car, before you go to school. And it keeps us, it makes us go to school late sometimes. Before you clean yourself, after cleaning yourself, that also takes some time. Yeah, so we are pleading with the government to help us.
bubu amodo do bubu amfudo na mi so bo ni mi ton yi dadia en yakata gbena na mi sometimes wa mi jena do mi na da konji mi ve ya bubu na mi ba bubu asen le tago mo na mi bubu amfudo na mi so bo mi de kuku na jidudu abana na ba pon modo do agbona mi la ba bubu amfudo na mi egble mfudo mi an so bo kami le toro pon dudu ba mi de kuku na ba pere mi anchi ya pena.
Municipal Chief Executive for the area, Elliot Edem Agbanowu, told our news team that the government is committed to fixing the Diamond Cement Road.
Yes, the Diamond Cement Road has been on the drawing board for some time now. Last year, we have marked the place, but what we are doing right now is that because of the weight of the vehicle and the trucks that normally use that road, it needs to be re-engineered. So as we are now, the regional engineers are working on the design, the re-engineering design. When that is done, then we'll take it through the process and the minister will just sign the contract for that road to be contracted.
The Ketusat Municipal Assembly has provided 250 dual decks for a number of basic students in the municipality. The move is to help argue the furniture situation in the schools amid the COVID-19 situation, which requires physical and social distancing among the pupils as part of the health prevention protocols. Municipal Chief Executive for the area, Elliot Edem Agbenowu, told Aflao TV News that the gesture was timely.
The inadequate furniture in schools continues to be a serious headache for the educational authorities across the country. The situation has been worsened by the outbreak of the coronavirus disease, which has necessitated the strict compliance of the Ghana Health Service protocols regarding social distancing among the populace. The furniture has been handed over to the Ketu South Municipal Directorate of the Ghana Education Service GES at Toko for onwards distribution to the beneficiary schools. MCE for the area, Elliot Edem Agbanowu, told our news team that the gesture would go a long way to impact positively on quality education delivery in the municipality.
We did distribute 250 dual desks this morning, which also coincided with my birthday celebration. And this goes to the various schools in the municipality. It is sad that you get to some of the schools, you see students sitting on stones, some sitting on floor. I would think this is unacceptable. So the government through the assembly has committed some funds to producing the 250 dual desks for distribution. And I think it has come at a good time, especially where we are practicing social distance, even in classrooms. And that, I think, will help the students to also practice the social distance and concentrate on academic work in school. So basically, we gave them out today. We handed them over to the education director and also to be distributed to the various schools. We can't say this is enough, and so we promised them that we're going to do more in the coming days so that other schools can also get more.
Here comes the end of today's news segment. Now, a recap of the headlines. The chiefs and people of the Kwenyi traditional area outdoor a paramount chief and a queen mother after 35 years of the absence of these traditional leaders. The Ketusat municipality of the Volta region recorded 64 COVID-19 infections by 30th January 2020. We've taken you to the 4 police cells in the Ketusat municipality where the municipal chief executive, Edem Elliot Agbenowu, celebrated his birthday with more than 80 of the inmates with some food items. As